Ho, what's going on YouTube? Is Donnie B all day. Hoo-wee! Just got back from a little vacation, feeling good, jumping right back into it. And today we are doing, as you can read, the Tops Wilderness Guide, or the Tops Wilderness Guide 4.0, however you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's a Tops Wilderness Guide. So, here is what we have. I'm going to go over the sheath real quick because I like it and am confused by it at the same time. This is your sheath. Tan pouch, overlap, protect your handle. Of course, it comes with the hey bear, don't touch my butt whistle. Help. Hey, boo boo. And you have some cordage that it comes with. Awesome. It's MOLLE capable, and it does have a snap, which leads to a Velcro strap. Now, here's the part that's confusing. You have a snap. What's this for? I don't know either. I think this part could be done away with. It's completely unnecessary because once this is strapped, it's on there. And if you unsnap this, it's because you're getting ready to use the knife. I guess if you want to walk around with it like this, which doesn't make sense. I mean, you could do that, but I don't know. I just don't think that that's necessary. So you do have a gear pouch that is got this nice little piece of flexible material there that will help you stuff it full of stuff. But what, D-Bad? What stuff shall we freaking stuff it with? All right, well, they take care of that for you. All right, let's get into this. Oh, we'll just open it up right there with the blade, which we will get into in a second. But first, let's go over our magic pouch and the stuff that comes with it. Okay, let's get into this. So, first and foremost, you have a compass. It is a liquid-filled compass. Very, very good. Why the extra loop is on there, I do not know. The ring, I understand. The extra loop, I don't know. I guess you could put it on your belt and have a compass on your belt. That would make no sense unless you use the carabiner. You can carabiner it onto your belt and then uncarabiner it every time you want to use it. That would be the same as just putting it in the little pouch, in my opinion. So, it does work. It is a good compass. So, there you go. You got one. It does come with a little tiny carabiner, which are big time good usage out for survival situations. Let's see what else we have in this magic pouch. Markers tape. I believe this is 12 feet, and it is 12 feet of orange marker tape, which means if you do not want to get lost and you are making your way down turns and different things of different paths, you can rip off little pieces of marker tape and tag it to a tree, rip it through a little twig so it's hanging there, so when you walk back, you know where to turn. Very, very important. Or you can mark your path so if something happens and you get lost, somebody can come and find you. That's actually very, very important. So we have, I just dropped one of the pieces. I'll get it back. We have a second, oh my God, bear, don't touch my butt, whistle, which I don't know. I think they did that on mistake. They put these little packages together, forgetting that every single time they sell a knife, it comes with one of those, unless it's because you can buy these separate. I don't know. So there's your extra whistle. And now you have a dog tag, but it's not just a regular dog tag. It is a dog tag signal mirror. You see that? So help me, I'm stuck. There's a bear touching my butt. I used the whistle, he didn't listen. So you have that, all right? And to go with it all, you have this handy dandy little pouch, which conveniently looks a lot like, hold on, it's coming. Conveniently looks a lot like my Rick and Morty wallet. Hey, it's just not as big, so I don't think it'll fit everything. But it looks like it will. Let's see. Let's see if it will fit your standard ID size. And voila. So you have something to where you can carry like a payment card or an ID on you, and you will be set with that. So that right there, pretty handy dandy. So all in all, you have a pretty good little package. Oh, and look at this. Look what it carries. Oh, do you know what that is, guys? It's a magnifying glass. Oh, yeah. So you could burn ants. You could actually start a fire with this, which is good. One thing that people don't understand is important with a magnifying glass is if you get splinters or something going on, a stinger, and you need to be able to get it out, but it's really small. This kind of thing is crazy important on a survival situation when it comes to being able to get things out of your skin, or if you have to sew yourself and you need to be able to see it very good. Very important. So it does come in this, which you can also throw your IDs in, and well, that's just a twofer right there. So this big thing, does it fit in your little handy dandy stretchable pouch though? Let's find out. Let's find out together. So now, would they make it so it wouldn't fit? I don't think they do that, because that would be stupid. Be like, what's the point? What's the point of the pouch if you can't fit things in it? So yes, I can fit my magnifying glass inside my pouch. I can fit my signal mirror inside my pouch. I can fit my carabiner inside my pouch. You might be getting this here. So I can fit my handy dandy marker stuff right there, my marker tape, inside my pouch. I can stick my sweet little compass inside my pouch. I can take my extra rape whistle, and it's not a rape whistle. It's a, I joke around with it as a rape whistle, but this is really good because let's say you're one of those people who, it happens all the time. You see it in the news. Somebody falls in a canyon and ends up, somebody finds their bones weeks later. People are walking above them, but they hurt their lungs or something, and they can't yell, help! I'm hurt, so I can't. Ooh, you can barely hear me. But even if I can't hear me, oh, you can hear that pretty good. You can hear that really good. So it's good if you're in a spot, you're in a pinch, that will help you get out. Also, if there's things like big cats, wolves, bears, anything like that, a sharp whistle could startle them and make them run, or at least kind of back off a little bit, giving you time to hopefully get away. All right, so everything fits inside the handy dandy little pouch. And with everything in the handy dandy little pouch, it's not coming out because it's all stuffed in there. Does my knife still fit? And yes, it does. All of it is held in right there. So awesome. It's a great little total package. Works out very well. Let's get into the knife. All right, so let's get the specs up here, because the specs are the most important thing to go through right about now. Otherwise, this is just da-da-da-da-da. So overall length, we are looking at a total, so sweet. We are looking at a total length of 8.75, 8.75 inches. We are looking at a blade length of 4.25 inches. We are looking at a blade thickness of 0.13 inches. We are looking at a blade steel of 1095. We're looking at a blade finish of black traction coating. We have tan micarta, tan canvas micarta handles. Micarta handles. I'm micarta. Very nice. Very nice. You have a knife weight of 6.5 ounces. Knife with sheath 10.7 ounces. Sheath weight 4.2 ounces. Sheath included, yes. Coyote tan ballistic nylon is the sheath. And it was designed by Leo Espinoza. Good job, Leo. All right, let's get into this guy right here. So you will notice that the pins are brass, and not just brass, but all of them hollow, and all of them have multiple sizes here. We have 3 small, 2 large. What is that good for? It is good for attaching. If I need to make this into a spear, for spear fishing, or for defense, or to throw the spear for offense to kill something, very easily done. Let's get into the dislikes before I get into all the likes, because I love this thing. Dislikes: the handle is ultra skinny. I mean, ultra skinny. Not everybody's little. This guy right here, whoop. I mean, the grip is absolutely lost when I put my hand around it, because in here there's nothing holding onto the knife. So my grip is very minimal. If you have small hands, this grip is going to be your new best friend. If you have XX hands or larger, or possibly even XL, I don't know, then your hands are going to feel like you need something else to grab onto. It just needs a little bit of swell right here, and that would have done the trick. To leave it flat, and that's what it is, there's zero contouring in those handle scales. I mean, zero contouring. It's just two flat scales with rounded edges. And then you have the tail right here, the heel of the handle is just even, it just drops off to nothing. So, I mean, even if it came out just a little bit more, it would have been better. Leo could have done a better job as far as thickening up the handle and giving you a little bit more girth on the top side of the tail. Outside of that, everything feels pretty good. You know, in a reverse grip, I guess your thumb being right here is good, but still with a little bit more meat, it would have given me a better hold. The choil feels good. I do like that. All in all, it's a nice little package. It's just the handle is too small. And sometimes with tops knives, you'll find that. You'll find the handles are sometimes just small. But they all work so far, so that's a good thing. Now you do have the Wilderness Guide little logo etched in there, and basically it looks like footprints, and it says Wilderness Guide 4.0 with the Tops logo on there. Here's one thing about the tip. The tip is segmented almost, it's kind of like a cross between a Tonto and a drop point. And while I don't know what significance making it go ding, ding, ding actually does, because it doesn't, it looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It kind of looks prehistoric. You know what I mean? It looks like some kind of dinosaur claw or dinosaur tooth, and you can see the multiple steps there. You are offered good thickness throughout the tip. But I again, I don't understand what that's for. But do I dislike it? No, I think it looks good. The jimping for the spine right here where the thumb goes is very aggressive. And I'm sure that after a while, if you are just grinding against it, maybe it might bother you. But for me, I kind of like the aggressive jimping. It lets me know I'm there. It gives me a good grip, and I do enjoy that. Let's see. Together we shall see. I haven't bought a Tops knife that isn't absolutely 100% shave sharp. I mean, that right there was, I mean, just I just made a little line, boop, and that happened. These things, every knife from that is that's baby smooth. Every knife I've ever gotten from Tops, and I've got a few now, has come really freaking sharp. They do a great job on their differential heat treat, and they do a great job on their edges. So even if you didn't like the ergonomics, even if you didn't like the handle, the main thing, what matters most, is this right here, the steel. And they do a great job with that. So I'm going to give it to them on that one. Let's go outside. All right, so we had a little rain last night, so we got some wetlands going on. But we're going to do some 4-foot drops, and we'll see how the balance goes. And it drops straight down. It is a very, very well-balanced piece. And I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so let's take some nice thick nylon cord, and we're going to do a push cut. And that push cut was fast and easy. Fast and easy. Okay, let's do this here. Let's take this guy right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So feathering, this is the kind of stuff that this guy is made for. This is an all-around in the campsite knife. It's exactly what you need to survive in a campsite as far as prep as far as feather sticking, as far as food prep or wood prep. It's just immaculately easy. Easy, easy, easy. Let's see if we can't get us a point on this guy. And again, easy, easy, easy. The blade itself is a joy. It is an absolute joy to work with. If I want to chop with it, as long as I'm holding it at the end, I can do my small chops. It's not a chopper, but I can do little chops with it. But here's where it gets to you know, the Wilderness Guide name right here is, whew, it guides through the wood. It guides and glides. Just something beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see if I can't pry that tip out now. And when I say see if I can't, I mean let's pry that tip out. And voila, there goes the tip. The Wilderness Guide. All right, that's it. See you later, guys. So let's next, we're gonna shave between the bark without getting into the wood. We're just gonna shave off little things. Now, if you are catching fish and things like that, and you need to shave off scales, you need something that, you know, you don't want to lose all your meat, so you want to be able to get under the skin of the stick or the fish, you know what I mean, but not into the meat. If I wanted to get into the meat, absolutely. See the color difference? Big time difference. Let's see if we can't do a little notching. This is a nice hard stick, so that's really good. It's very dried. Let's see. So things like notching and carving things out are going to be crazy simple. So if you are building yourself anything between a fire stack, or you're building yourself a something to sleep in, or you're building yourself a chair or a little table, anything, and you need to make nice little notches for pieces to fit together, boom. If you're making pit spikes, or if you're making tent spikes or arrows or spears or anything to that nature, bada boom, bada bing. Now, it is a short edge, so it's not going to be your log splitter, but processing firewood from smaller pieces is not going to give you a problem, even if I hit it from the rear like I'm doing, and I'm getting to all these knots. You see that this is just one big knot at the end. No problem. I'm going to actually hammer this down a little bit more from the end. Because it's true full tang, I have no worries about that. And what that did is just gives me more edge on the outside, so I can hammer straight through, and I mean straight through the knot. Straight through the knot. So that right there is an excellent piece of yeehaw. Yeehaw! Let's see if we can't balance this guy up there. Come on, balance stick. Let's see. This is very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Survival situations, you have to be able to balance sticks. No, you don't. But there we go. Let's see. There we go. Nice little split piece right there. Oh, nice little tiny split piece right there. And now it's getting smaller. All right, well, you get the gist. You get the gist. Let's see. Small wood processing. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Small wood processing. Look at this. Just dragging it down until you get to the knot, which is a knife edge destroyer, until you get the Tops Wilderness Guide, whose edge is still immaculate. So we know that no matter what woodwork you're doing out in the wilderness, if you need to, you know, take apart an animal, it's going to do it. We know all this. But what is it not good for? Well, I guess just chopping. Just chopping, really. I was really trying to think of something like, what could it not be good for? But let's see here. Let's see here. Well, is it going to be good for skinning? for ripping something apart, for tearing it up? Yep. Is it going to be, even with that big round tip, can I still penetrate? Yep. This thing is a great little knife. I only wish I had more girth in the handle. That's the only thing I wish about this knife. Otherwise, this right here is what we call in the circle a badass. It's awesome, man. This is a really, really cool knife. I'm digging it. It works great. Is it perfect? No. There aren't many that are unless I design them, and they're called D-beds. All right, so let's see here. Whew. I threw the snot out of that thing. Holy mackerel. Whoo, I gave it a winger. All right, so this right here is the Tops Wilderness Guide. And it comes with a bunch of stuff that can help you guide your way through the wilderness and stay alive. Not only does the stuff help you, but this edge on this knife will keep you exactly on the right side of happiness when it comes time to staying alive. It's just the right knife for the right job when it comes to being in the wilderness. The only thing it's not doing is clearing you a path in the brush, because it's not a machete, and it's not going to be your tree taker downer, right? This is going to be your secondary knife, not your main blade, and this thing is going to do everything your secondary knife should be because it's great. And it's good looking. The only thing is this, that narrow, shapeless handle right there. They offer you plenty of shape right here, which is good for your finger grip, but the rest of it, and again, if you have small hands, this might be perfect. It might be perfect. So if you have small hands, don't even listen to that part. You know, because I could be 100% wrong if you have small hands. Outside of that, whew, man, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. This is definitely going to be a carry-along blade. This thing is going to be a woodsman go get 'em. So that's it. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.